you.
Thank you. Just realized that the amount of assembly machines that fits really nicely in this spot will saturate a belt, and then I won't. Then I can't fit 2 belts in here. Tony, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. We're working on trying to get 1,000 signs per minute. So we need 5 rocket launchers. No, sorry, 7,
that
6.
Might be too much for a red.
I don't think it will be, but we'll have to see. We're looking at like 6, 6.5, 7 rocket launches per minute to do that. So we need a lot of support hardware for it. I mean, this is all going to be copper. I got to do iron, and this is all rocket fuel. This is satellites, accumulators. This is all... Shit, I didn't mark it down here. What is this? Something for... I think it's low density structures. No, it's not. It's another piece of the rocket. That might be, no, that's over here too. Wait, no, that might be low density structures.
Down below, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's low density structures. So it's a lot of stuff. It's definitely not a small amount.
You left the area. I can't count now.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll run back over there. What are you trying to count? Oh,
I don't think what you're trying to do is going to work.
Red should be equivalent to 2 blues, no?
It's 3. But the way you've got
No, green is 3.
No,
Red is 4.
2.
Oh.
3.
Oh. Yeah, maybe that might not work then. Easy way to figure this out.
Yeah, because it's 9 copper assembler or 9 copper assemblers saturates both sides of a blue. So you've got what I just count up there.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 and 3.6 is what I need. Fuck. So I need the next. I need the blue.
Well, that and the problem is you're going to have, with that many saturating the belt, you're going to have assemblers hanging over the belt waiting to drop, and you're not going to get throughput.
Well, if they're waiting to drop, then stuff's saturated. Well, they don't have a timing problem dropping, do they, with fast belts?
No, but yeah, I mean, you're right. If it is saturated if they're waiting to drop. Yes.
But yeah, that amount would be too many. It would be 3.6. Yeah, this is a
16. That's 32 trying to drop off on one belt.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm looking at the calculator. It's 3.6 belts. So I gotta think of how I want to break this up, basically.
Yeah, that just needs redesigned, I think.
I mean, I could break it in half and use the red belts.
You could, but then you'd have to split them you'd have to split it off into multiple blue belts afterwards.
Yeah, it's not a huge problem. It would actually be to my benefit to do that the way I have things mathed out right now, but it's just a pain. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because you couldn't run the red belt through assemblers because the inserters won't pick up off of a red belt. It's too.
Yeah, no, the inward isn't the problem.
What you need all that copper wire for not
actually
greens.
The input would be a problem. Yeah, one belt wouldn't saturate, wouldn't allow. Well, that math doesn't work out. Oh, fuck.
Well, you've got all the greens over here. What you making all this copper wire
red
for?
That's enough to support greens.
Red uses less copper wire than green does.
Let's see. Pull back up my other tab. I'm seeing 168 copper for greens, which should be what I have over there. And then 280 minus 168, which would be whatever I had. 112, which is what I had. Yeah, 32 times 7. That's not right either. How did I fuck this up? Hang on. Let me do this math again. 112 divided by 7, 16. So I double built. Basically what I did. Wow. Okay. That would explain why.
You're just working on rocket control there, right?
Yes. So upper area is going to be rocket control.
So I'm looking at, you need 312 factories worth of green chips.
Well, these green chips are only going to be turned into red chips. So I'm going to make more green chips later to feed other things. Right.
So 32. What you got there?
Okay. So now for this, the output needs to be red. Or green. I guess either one would have worked.
Alright, so for the reds you need, I'm showing you need 32 factories worth of greens. But you've got like 120 there.
No, I need 112. To make 672 factories worth of reds? What's going on, guys? Why are we adding random characters into chat?
Now, for the rocket control unit, I'm showing you need 192 assemblers worth of greens in total. But just for red chips, I'm showing 32.
How many rocket control units are you making per minute?
It'd be 1,200.
Yeah, I'm seeing that I need 312 green green assemblers to make, at the end of the day, 112 rocket control units.
Yeah, I had the speed module ticked off.
Ah, yeah. That would change it.
Yeah. So that means you need 8,400 reds. $112 green factories. And for reds, it's 112 copper wire assemblers.
Yep, that's what I've got. Took a bit to get there, but that's what I've got.
Be what, 13 lines of 9? If you're doing it blue.
Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 14 basically, but yeah.
What you got there still not going to work.
Why is that?
It's 9 factories for one full blue belt, both sides.
Oh, look at this fucking math wrong. I'm looking at the visualizer. No, I'm not. No, it's telling me 16 factories can be fed off of one belt of copper.
Off of.
Yeah. I've got 16 on each belt of copper.
Yeah, off of, but not onto, because you're doubling.
Yeah, I'm going on to red. I'm pulling 0.9 belts of copper and outputting 1.8 blue belts, which should all be red.
On each side.
No. I'm on, yes. I'm pulling on one lane of copper. I'm going to be pulling 16 between these. And it's going to be outputting, one half is going to be half on this red belt, and the other half is going to be half on that red belt. It's basically going to be this right here. Just 8 more of them.
What I'm saying is that one full double-sided blue belt is 9 assemblers worth of copper wire.
That's not what the math is telling me from the calculator.
It is. Put on copper wire and type in 2,700 a minute. That's one full belt.
I'm seeing that 16 factories are going to take 0.9 belts. Let me put this on screen again. Well, output, what is it? 1.8 or whatever this is. Ah, thank you, Cheesy. Appreciate it, man. That's what the calculator's telling me. Yeah. So you're saying 9 factories are going to take half a belt of blue input and 1 belt output.
Mm-hmm.
The red belts are worth 3 blue.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do conceivably 18 off of 1 blue belt of input. And as long as I have enough room on the output, which 2 red belts, even 1 red belt would be enough to take 2 belts worth of output.
Alright. This end one gear. You've got 8 factories there.
Yes.
That's 0.83 or something worth of blue belt.
Okay.
But you've got it going on one side. You've got 0.5 worth of throughput there.
I see what you're saying. That's easy enough to fix. Just changes to red.
The red belts should be able to do 27 worth. Yeah. If that should be fine, the red.
We're still at war, Pliskin. You need him alive.
I don't give a fuck about your war. Or your president.
Oh, I don't have any greens to be an intermediary.
If you haven't used the red underground, you're gonna love them.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking far. I didn't realize they were that far. Alright. So now we need to update this as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Why did it have to be 9? That makes the math so hard when you're fractioning that up.
I don't know, man.
Because the problem is when you split that off to run into your red assemblers, you're only going to get 0.9 of a belt throughput.
Well, here's the other weird thing is I have 14 belts of iron and 10 of greens. Do 10, then mix them down to 9. Yeah. I don't know.
Easier than it sounds.
Kinda, yeah. Be 50. 50 per line.
You need 15 lines of green, or of white.
I need. It ends up being 13 point something. I've just done 14. It's hard to calculate with the calculator because I can't calculate the reds minus the greens. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it ends up being 13 something lines of copper, but then I have 10 green, so I gotta. Is it being 50 per half?
Yeah, I'm seeing 12 and a half belts of wire to 672. 672 lines of reds. Your problem is going to be the plastic throughput you're going to need.
Oh, that's a separate issue. Let's see about that. Fucking hell, dude. Hang on a second. $672 divided by 14 is going to be 48. Okay, that's where that is. 48. I fucking hate Discord because it just jumped on top. 48 factories is going to be no, see that math's not working out still. Oh, it is because of okay, that's a different issue. Yeah, 48 factories is going to be half a belt of blue, half a belt of plastic.
Well, that works out then, because you can one side plastic and copper down a belt.
No, copper needs to be a full blue belt.
Not copper, greens.
Green, yeah.
Because it's 2 plastic, 2 green, and 4 wire.
Yeah.
So it's half. That would be half a belt of plastic, half a belt of green, full belt of copper. 48 factories. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you don't have your plastic being made yet, do you?
No. that all that to output 0.3 of a belt a piece of red. That's not even fucking
Bullshit.
fucking sneeze and I make more reds by mistake. Jesus.
I'm showing we're going to need 144 oil refineries, 36 chemicals cracking from heavy to light, and 124 cracking from light to petroleum.
All that's not bad. My setup right here, is really fucking cool, and I can copy like 90% of that and be done. You know what I mean?
Good deal.
I already did the heavy work on that one. I just need to double check what numbers go into what.
And then 140 more to make copper. You need. Well, I don't have my calculator with our bonus, but basically an entire coal patch to run it.
I'm seeing for plastic, we're gonna need.
Mine says 280, but I don't have the bonus calculated into that.
216 is what I get with
Still
the bonus.
basically a whole coal patch.
Yeah, I'll probably grab one or two just to be safe. But
That's 172,307.692 oil per minute.
all right, you got just enough time to get one guy in if you do it right now. Right now. Get your last guy in. Right now. Yeah, I see a few people getting them in. A lot of breweries are giving out stickers today. Now your laptop made you look like more of an alcoholic. Perfect. All right, we got another raid here. Nobody can fit through this gap, so they're all trying. Oh, we're so fucked. Look at everyone just bunched up right here. Oh, so dumb. All right. 9. Me, I gotta reroll. 19, reroll. 20, reroll. 9, reroll. 10. Fell on the floor, but 10. Aurora, congrats. You worry about drowning in the shower, you'll be okay. You hear the screams of all the stuck warriors? Yeah. Alright. This one looks like it's real easy. Why is this one so far up in the thing if it's this easy? Alright, we'll have to see. No worries, Roy. We've been rolling to see who gets them because they the randomness does not work very well, fortunately. Oh, all right. I think. Oh God, I don't even. Oh, I can't even see if I'm lined up right. Take it easy, Scum. Relax. Texted them they wanted to leave. Oof. Well, hopefully it was a good conversation, you know? What time does daylight savings kick in? 2 or 1?
I think it snaps from 2 to 3.
All right.
But that being said,
So we've got time.
well, depends on how you look at it.
I mean, I suppose. I hear it's all relative, actually. That's a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
The low density structures that you are making, does that account for what the satellite needs also?
Hang on a second. Oop, not that. No.
That's just low density
Well,
structure.
I'm sorry. No, it does. It does. That's all the low density structures we need. I'm building. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm building the left-hand side of that all individually, and then we'll mix and match to make the right-hand side. So I've done everything except for the control units right now.
That's the last part that you're working on before we start making rocket parts.
Correct.
No. Good deal.
We're getting there. Updated on how some of the previous students writing how much is writing. Talked about the current teacher strikes. Oh wow. Trying to cut. Yeah, I can see that. No, as long as you had a good conversation though. My poor robots. I have, 13 power generators in my fucking inventory, and it can't, it can't do however many roboports this is. 9 roboports, really? I mean, I'm sure it can. It's just not at the rate of shit we're trying to do. We're not making red arms anywhere, right? Except for the old base.
No, my base has all inserters really
Oh,
ready
fuck.
for your enjoyment.
I actually put them on my train already. I forgot.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't, obviously I didn't do the original yellow ones, but I didn't run over filter stack inserters, but they're there. They're just not bought available.
Yeah, I don't use filter stacks. I don't use filters usually.
I don't think either of us has ever used one, except, you know, one time maybe specialized somewhere, but it's not worth putting on the drain.
Filter stacks I use for nukes only, basically. Or I did. I don't even know. Because we did it so early, we didn't have that unlocked this time, so I don't even know if I did that.
I think we just use regular filter.
No, I do have filter stacks, yeah. It's just we limited them to 6 or whatever, the fucking 5, I think. Whatever it was.
I'll be right back. I gotta run the dog out.
Alright. I like campfires and fire pits and all that stuff and how it smells. It's one of my favorite fall smells. Winter smells. It's all part of the fun. It reminds you. Let's see. I think we teeter on the edge of being able to keep these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3.5 times 9 is going to be 31.5 megawatts. And this is all kilowatts. So if we multiply that by 100, 3,150 kilowatts. Right? And then we divide that. 13, so 300 times 13 is 3,900. What's going on, artist? So I think we should be making more than these are drawing. No, I don't know. If I take these out of my inventory, maybe I can... The city's football team. Oh, that's pretty cool. Canadian football or American football? Hey, it's following me. So Canadian football. No, these still can't power. That must be why. I'm off by a factor of 10, so yeah. I would need a whole bunch more than this to power all those full time, I guess. It's alright, it's coming. I was making a joke. Obviously, it's not working.
Well, it was a legitimate question because Canadian football fields are a different size than American football fields.
Are they actually?
Yeah, Canadian football fields are a little bit bigger.
Are they even working? Yeah, they are. You can see that bar going up. The problem is that these roboports are supercharged and they draw so much more. God, I feel like we should just fucking have made a small rocket patch to be at least making some. It's too late for that now. They're just really slow. God damn it. You can see it's very slowly the battery's recharging, but those batteries are massive too, but it's just too much. It's just too much. This many bots is too much for it to handle. What's the conversion from kilowatt to megawatt? Is it 1,000 kilowatts?
Yeah.
Or is it 100?
1,000.
Yeah, alright. So that means I can run 2 of these full time. Let's see. Yeah, I can run one of these full time off of these.
The gigawatt, but I know what you're saying. Like a kilowatt's 1,000 watts, a megawatt's 1,000 kilowatts, a gigawatt's 1,000 megawatts.
What's going on, Fist? Yeah, not for too much longer. It is daylight savings today.
From the perspective of when I'm going to wake up, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I said I wasn't going to trash my sleep schedule on a short weekend, and I'm trashing my sleep schedule on a short weekend.
Short weekend.
2-day.
It's a regular length.
Weekend.
So you know what? Someone at work said enjoy your short weekend when they left, and I was like, what? It's a regular sized weekend. But I guess technically it's an hour shorter. I don't know if that's what they were insinuating, but I don't like that. That's it's not really a short weekend, is it?
As opposed to a long weekend.
That's a normal length weekend. A short weekend would be like 1 day. Getting Mexican? All right, well, at least you know. Well, the next raid is done in 13 minutes, so. Forgot about the old DST, yeah.
To me, a short weekend's any weekend that's not at least 3 days long.
No, I'd say a short weekend is anything that's less than 2. That's a standard weekend is 2 days.
Well, a standard weekend and a short weekend can mean the same thing.
No, short weekend would be 1 day. They canceled Thursday. They canceled Sunday.
No, a 1 day weekend's a terrible weekend.
Yeah, all right. A terrible weekend and a short weekend could be the same thing.
Depends on your point of view.
I know they're trying to get rid of DST. I don't see what the big fucking deal is. It's nice to have some extra light. A minor inconvenience. Well, you know what? There's actually a lot of studies that show that there's a lot more accidents when DST starts back up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's been talked about a lot. But the big arguments for, and one of the things I don't really understand is that they do it for safety for school, because during DST in the winter, it gets lighter earlier, so it's not as dark when kids are going to school. And instead of just starting school later.
Yeah, if you start
On the-
if you start school later, then you fuck up everyone's work schedules, and everyone's back an hour later anyway.
Yeah. So they do that so kids are safer, air quotes. And the other reason is that studies have shown that when it gets lighter earlier, businesses, like the general use of energy is less. So it's more efficient. It's greener. Is greener the word I'm going to use? It's actually greener for daylight savings time to be in effect because businesses use less power while it's light out. And it gets lighter earlier in the winter. Yeah, but then it gets darker earlier in the summer.
Yeah, nobody wants to have a short summer.
That's basically what it is. We want it lighter earlier in the winter and darker or lighter later in the summer. That's why they do it. Lighter earlier in the winter, lighter later in the summer.
Want to just make the sun come out earlier? Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Or we can just shift the planet so the equator's over us and it'd be the same length of day every day.
Another alternate theory, sure. It's 50 feet away. Yeah, I don't know if your flat Earth model is up to scale there, buddy. All right, 6 minutes left. I do want to design. God, this is gonna suck. I got to figure out a way to cascade the remainder of these green chips leftward. So I do want to do that tonight before I at least forget my train of thought. At least get started on it.
Cascade them leftward.
So I've got 10 things coming out, and they have to go into 14 inputs. I need 0.7 on each belt, and each belt should be yeah. I need 0.7 of each of these rows to go down, and 0.3 to go to a different row. So I have to.
I get what you're saying. You need to push extras to the left.
Yeah, and I wanna do that while I have the headspace to do it. You know what I mean? While I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
You can really see the distance ever since you started sun watching. Yes, well, that might help you see it. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, if you're watching, then I guess. It must be true. I'm not out there watching, so. Guess I'll just have to trust you on that one. This is a Christian stream after all. You know what? I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be easier in the long run. Bring the plastic in. All right. What's up?
I see what you're doing.
I don't like it, but
No, I was just thinking the same thing, to be honest, because that's going to rely on this backing up before it shoots right.
which in theory it should.
Yeah. So basically, you'd have 10 lines hot starting and 4 lines cold starting.
Yeah. The only alternate way I could think of would be to remove some of the greens from here and make another 4 rows, but then I gotta remove some of the furnaces and make another 4 rows of furnaces too.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a good plan.
So
You said each belt. Well, each belt should be fully saturated, yes? No.
with greens, I don't think so. I gotta hang on, let me see. Visualize greens. Hang on. Factory. We are going to have 6.3 belts of green.
So I'm showing 18 factories as fully saturating a blue belt.
Yeah, we're gonna have 6.3 belts on 10 belts.
You did the same thing with Green's gear.
What did I do?
You've got too many belts to throw onto half, or too many assemblers to throw greens onto half a belt.
Let me see.
It's 9 assemblers to half a belt of greens.
That's easy to fix, though.
Gonna double side them.
I actually probably should have done that in the first place, so that's easy. That's actually easy to fix. Oops. Hang on. Do that. And then this can go there, and then that can do this. Okay. Just gotta cascade that down. Oops. Why did that paste like that? Oh, because you already put that in there. Oh, no, this has to go there. It has to go up one, else it won't fit. What are you doing? Ah. Oops. And this one doesn't need, yeah, okay, there we go. Back on track.
See, I like how you have the super mega port robo ports just using my bots.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, sorry. Okay. And then we gotta make 2 more. Alright, so that's not right. Hang on.
It's 12. You need to make
Oh, I see. The spacing's different. I see. Okay. Okay, then let me
Gotta undo all that. I had the same problem when I did purple.
Wow, I actually really stuck these in there. Damn it. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh. They're wrong. These last 3 will be... ooh, hang on. Last 4. Oh, I see what I did. I don't need... Oh, God, this is... Let me do this stupid raid. Hang on. I'm sorry, raid. Not stupid.
Yeah.
What ends up being is I'm breaking off, in quotes, a third is what I need, but 3/3 is 0.9 of a belt. Not a third. I'm sorry, 0.3. So 3 of those is 0.9, but I need 0.7, so I'm gonna be moving too much.
Too much.
Fuck. I hate this game.
Mm-hmm. You connect up. I'll worry about this up here. I'll get it.
Nice. All right.
You say it's 0.3 extra that you're going to be pulling off of it?
0.3 is, yeah. $11 peppermint. We're gonna be done for tonight. That's gonna be the last raid we do. For better or for worse.
Always see.
How said? That's like exactly what I did. No.
Yeah, pretty much, but this is going to let me cascade it differently. this in line for plastic.
Yeah. Shouldn't really interfere with anything you're doing now.
Nope. No, mine's done. So theoretically, you have the same amount of plastic as you do green chips.
Let me see. Yes, theoretically you would. But we haven't made the plastic output. I can just make it to be out. You know, I can make it output to 7 or whatever it needs to be. Fluid's a lot more easier to break up.
Yeah. Is that what you need? Is 7 full belts?
Yeah. How much
Not
farther away? Pretty far.
Yeah, not very far, but pretty far at the same time. We're working on the last assembly component of what we need for the last science. But it's really fucking big. Well, if you're diminishing a belt every time, you're going to need 14 lines in.
No, it halves. This belt goes to here, and half goes to here.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice. All right, well, that's that. Presumably. We gotta get inputs on. Well, we don't even have the number of iron things down either.
No, you're going to have to train resources into this.
Yeah, I
You don't
think
want
so.
to, but you're going to have to.
Yeah, probably.
As you said, that's what, 34 lines of copper?
Yeah.
I'd run four a patch, so that'd be 12 you've got right there. That's still 22 lines of copper you need to bring in. That's
Yeah, we'll
6
figure it out.
weeks worth.
About time. But anyway, that's all we're doing for tonight, so hopefully you guys have a good night. And I'll see you later.
Good night, guys.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.